Hello guys, welcome to the High School Star League. I am Colst and I'm here with Aldaris. Aldaris, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm excited to get to catch some more StarCraft today, which means that this is a pretty darn good day.
Absolutely, man. Sorry about all those delays. We had some technical difficulties trying to get things to work. Unfortunately, I have a somewhat injured arm, so trying to get everything to actually make it so I wouldn't have to be observing, but I guess I still will be, so I'm going to be doing it lefty, so not too bad.
It's going to be it's going to be an adventure and a half today, folks. Let's forgive us. We're going to be a bit off of our game because of that, but the vocal aspect of this is going to be on top of our business, I guess.
Absolutely.
So it looks like today our match is between Redmond High School, and I think that is out of Washington State, and their opponent is going to be Roncalli High School, which is Wisconsin, I believe. Forgive me if I have this too mixed up. I might have, because I just make mistakes sometimes.
We understand.
Course, you know that. Yeah, you know this.
Of course. Of course, we have a PBT. We are on Habitation Station LE. LE stands for Lair Edition. This is a awesomely fun map because they have gold bases again, man. Have we all missed those?
Oh, you have no idea. Metalopolis, I think, what was it, what was the one? What was it, Alterzim, not Alterzim, but, Tal'Darim, right? Didn't Tal'Darim Alter have one?
Did it? I don't, there might have been a version that did.
I don't know.
Most of the,
I feel like I remember seeing an IPL.
I don't think it did, though.
Like I remember seeing an IPL match between Stefano and, Kibikaki on one that had gold base, but anyway.
Tal'Darim was around for so long, it had so many versions.
Yeah, it really was.
Now it's finally gone. No more 4 gates.
I know, right? Like, where's the fun in that? Everybody loves a good 4 gate. Well,
but
looks
as
like
long
we're
as
gonna
the gold mules aren't here anymore.
Yeah, that was imbo. That's so imbo. Mules are OP. I maintain that.
For anyone that doesn't know, even though they are gold patches, you return more minerals from a gold patch, but mules will still return as if it was a normal patch. Same number of minerals.
Which is good, because that's just insane.
Otherwise, everyone would actually lift off on this map.
Yeah, otherwise
and then
you'd
see probes get sent immediately to block it, and it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Because I actually saw a match where...
Well, if they lifted, they would just kill it with the SCVs, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, you'd just be sad. Because I actually saw one match where it was a PvT. It was like 2 Koreans against each other, and the Terran just goes straight to the gold, and it's just like, oh.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was like it wasn't like in a mainstream tournament. I think it was like a. Oh, it was. It was like one of the Go for SC2 things or something like that, or.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
I remember seeing it on Caldor's stream. I remember it. It was like Armani again. No, it wasn't Armani. It was shoot. Was it Armani? Is it Armani a Zerg?
I believe so.
Okay, then it wasn't Armani. Yeah, Armani's a Zerg, because I remember we casted him in the SC2 Improved Winter League. But anyway, it looks like we have just a standard opening here from our Terran. This is, by the way, a Diamond versus Silver matchup, and I believe that our Diamond is the Red Protoss, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we didn't introduce our players.
We are bad.
We are bad at this.
That reminds me of another thing I forgot.
How do you do the nameplates in this UI? I've never used this UI.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I actually can't do the rotating because of my shoulder. But on the top left corner, we have the Protoss player. He is Karma.
And he is from, I believe, Redmond? Let me see. Let me pull up the rosters. We just had this a second ago. Sorry, guys.
And while you're looking at that, I introduce our other player. He is the Yellow Terran. He is Ego. While looking at that, there are actually Reapers being annoying at the natural of Karma. They are actually just going to walk right past the Stalker, and they're going to start killing probes.
Yeah, it looks like Karma is from Redmond High School, and Ego is from Roncalli. That is an interesting name, to say the least. Yeah, the Super is going to go in, get a little scout. He's going to see these 2 gates down, the Warp Tech on the way. Is he going to get one? Not quite. If they're ballsy, they might get it. They're going back in here.
That Control-Shift-F thing to be working again, man.
Yeah, Blizzard, if you're watching, which I know you're not.
Blizzard!
Please.
Please.
Davey, I don't know what you did, man. I love you, but please give me my Control Shift F back. It would make my life so much easier.
Yeah. And one of those Reapers is going to go down, but the second one will get away.
Look,
So much damage has been done here. Dude, that's
I love
4
these
workers have been killed.
I love these little doodads on the maps. Scantipede.
Oh yeah.
These are so cute. I want a Scantipede. I feel like it would be like a deadly, like, thing, you know? And he is killing those rocks big time. He does not like those rock patches. There it is. It just disappears.
Damn.
He
They're
hates
gone.
those rocks. Yeah. No, I don't like rocks. Interesting. He's gonna have a heavy Marauder production here. Looks like coming out of Ego.
Yeah. We do see Stim is on the way. First factory, or the factory is coming out, so he's gonna be able to. Man, mech, no.
First factory. Who are you? Supernova? No.
Hello?
Someone's been watching too much GSL lately.
Yeah. And that stalker just wanted to die, so unfortunately it is going to get picked off, along with that slow zealot. What was that sound?
No, I do like
That was
though that
hilarious.
Karma does have this sneaky little proxy pylon here, just to you know, I mean, you know, we could see a 4-gate come out of this, which is actually still very possible. I mean, I doubt it because we have a not like a 4-gate, but a 4-gate pressure, as opposed to a 4-gate all in, because we do have an expansion down for Karma. Robo, 3-gate Robo.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have 3 gates already.
Double
Actually,
Robo.
double Robo, oh boy. All the way across the sky.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just out on a limb here, say Immortal all in.
Huh?
Do you think that's what we'll see?
I imagine if he's gonna put 2
Well, you don't
Robos
do that.
down right now.
Actually, yeah, you don't do that off a double Robo, do you?
You
Not-
normally
not
don't,
normal.
but he
Yeah.
might just go Mass Immortal. Because I don't know
Okay.
why else he would put 2 Robos down right away.
Nice scout
But,
by Ego. Gonna go ahead and spot both of those.
Yeah, the Reaper sees absolutely everything. I hope he clicked on those.
I don't know if he did or not.
I didn't actually see the things come on. I might have missed it in the beginning, but
No, I didn't see
we'll
him
hope
click.
that he knows. Because if you do see double Robos, you're probably not going to want to be massing Immortals. I mean, massing Marauders.
Oh, he cancels one.
Huh.
Maybe it was a fake out. You know what? We might have. Whoa! Stargate cancel, double cancel. Okay. You know what?
Oh,
I think
boy.
he made it look like he was going for. You know what this is? This is a Void Ray Immortal all in. Off 2 base. This is exactly what this is. I know what this is because I've seen my GM buddy from Russia, Forcier, do this all the time to Terrans on ladder, and he loves it because it makes him rage so hard. What in the world? Why is +1 to air weapons coming in?
Because he wants to go for Void Rays right now, but Ego is moving across the map. He's making a lot of tech right now, but he has no units. He actually could not stop this. Does he even have a Mothership Core?
He has
doesn't.
6 Stalkers and an Observer. This actually could be GG.
Yeah, he's pretty dead. These Marines are injuring themselves more than anything else.
But they don't really.
Stim
It doesn't matter because there's nothing to really do anything about it. I think you should. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think he had a Blood Ray coming. He should have canceled it and gone to an Oracle. But there's just too many Marines here plus Stim. It's just they're just gonna chew through this, and Karma's gonna have to tap out here. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oracle
Stargate's
not even going to
down.
finish.
Sour about that Oracle not getting done. Pulling the probes. Going with the Stalker. No, not pulling the probes. Running with the probes. Oh dear. Are we really gonna see this?
At least he can't float his building, man. So it's okay. Oh, Medevac's even coming on the way. Nice job boosting those over.
Yeah, very, very smart. You don't actually see a lot of other players doing that. I think he should cancel that +1 upgrade, but he's not paying attention. He's worried about building another base, which he does. And he's going to take this. Oh, I don't know. I don't like building those 2 pylons there. He does have this 1 proxy pylon over there.
Yeah. He
I mean,
actually
I'm not
built
going to
in.
pretend like he has
He made
chance.
a couple warp-ins on the other side of the map aggressively to try to counterattack, but they were stalkers, so the stalkers just got melted through by these marauders waiting on the top of the ramp. Poor guys.
Yeah, poor fellas. So he's got 4 marauders, and he's got. Okay, let's look at the unit counting station here. We have 11 marauders, 18 marines, 2 medevacs, 51 SCVs, and a mule up against 17 probes and an observer. And he's going right to the base.
Yep, there aren't too
So
many
he
bases
can't-
to check, so he's going to find it immediately, and all of these workers are going to actually get away again. Oh, that's it.
Nope.
That's out.
Yep, that's it. That's nope.
That's
Well-
all she wrote.
Yep, that's unfortunate. Well, folks, I think we're gonna take a quick 3-minute break here before we get into our next game. If that's okay with you guys, I mean, whether it is or not, we're gonna have to take a 3-minute break. I believe the High School Star League has been brought to you by Twitch, iBuyPower, Social Esports, Razer. I'm forgetting at least one other. I know I am. And Ryan's probably going to have my ass for it later. But anyway, that's not important. We're going to go ahead and take a quick 3-minute break and we'll be right back.
All right.
Whoops. Oh boy. Well, I know they can hear me. Who doesn't want to hear me? Do you want to just guesstimate, I guess? I think it's been about a minute and a half or so. Oh well, we'll take a short break, unfortunately. Well, I'll time it for the next one. Sorry.
Game paused. Game paused.
Listening to Blauhaus.
A million lights held up tonight, glistening an infinite constellation. We begin to synchronize. 2 million eyes look back to mine. Faces in a crowd coming up now, and every single one's got the same view as mine. Everybody synchronized. Round and round our hearts go, ticking like a metronome. Forget it all and let it go. The tempo of the night's gonna realign. We begin to synchronize. Round and round our hearts go, ticking like a metronome. Forget it all and let it go. The tempo of the night's gonna realign. Everybody synchronize. Everybody synchronize.
Alright, and we are back and we are ready to start game number 2 of this High School Star League match between Redmond and Roncalli High Schools.
Yes, we are. And I do just want to go ahead and correct myself there. I did mess up a couple of the sponsors. It is SoCal Esports, Razer, Twitch, iBuyPower, Gunner, and Jinx Gaming Gear.
Jinx.
My apologies. That is what I missed. And my lovely girlfriend has just come back. Hello, dear. How are you? Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. She won't say hi to the people.
Can I say hi?
Kenny says hi, babe. She won't even say hi to Kenny. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Wow.
I know.
Hey.
Like she'll say hi during Ghost of Pizza, but she won't say hi during High School Star League. That's because I guess this is a much more serious cast than Ghost of Pizza. Those of you who saw Ghost of Pizza this week, it was a bit silly. But that's not why we're here. We're here for High School Star League.
Yep. And that is a lesson, of course, which Aldaris can tell everyone, which is do not play Monopoly with your girlfriend.
Such a bad idea. Monopoly with your girlfriend. You may own the bed, you may own the couch, but you're going to be sleeping on the couch. Well, it looks like we have up in the top right-hand side here on Frost. Yes, I am not blind or retarded. It is... Oh, what is his name? It is from No HF. It is Zenith, our purple Zerg. And he, I believe, is from Redmond? No, he wouldn't be from Redmond because... I don't think he's from Redmond. Is he even on this list? He is not on the roster. Yes, he is, because I am retarded once again. It is Zenith from Redmond High School. And this is, of course, a all-kill match. And I just failed horrifically. Colson, want to take the other introduction?
I'm just gonna save this. So, I am his opponent in the top left corner. Of course, from process of elimination. That means he is from Roncalli. It is Ego.
Process of elimination. You had to throw that in there, you jerk.
Absolutely, man.
It's bad for me. Such a lovely co-caster. Isn't he great, guys? He's such a good guy.
He's awesome.
By the way, if you guys are really into this, if you enjoy StarCraft and you like to support a grassroots effort like the High School Star League, go ahead, check them out. Check out their website. It is sc2.highschoolstarleague.com, I believe. Follow the HS Star League here on Twitch. Hit them up on Twitter. I believe it is also HS Star League. And if you're enjoying, for whatever reason, if you're actually drunk, and for that's the only thing I can think of for enjoying me and Colst right now, because we are a bit off our game. Hit us up on Twitter at ColstSC2 for Colst, obviously, and myself at AlloyE_Aldaris, and also check out my team that I am the owner of. That is at Alloy Esports. Just picked up a new player called Jagulis from Finland, formerly of Ints Esports. We are very excited about him.
Nice.
Also, we're bringing Stefano out of retirement. No, I'm just kidding.
Not yet. That's
No.
that's
No,
under.
no, no,
it's under development.
He has to actually retire first.
That's true. Yeah, since I am casting with my, since I am observing with my left hand, I'm just going to keep abusing these little production tab click icons so I can just click around rather than actually having to move.
Oh,
It's
that
quite
works.
convenient.
It actually probably looks really good.
Yeah. This is all on purpose, guys.
So, for those who don't know, Colst unfortunately has, what is it, a dislocated shoulder on his observing hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and for whatever reason, Blizzard was smart enough to not give you the ability to, whoa, lag there. Smart enough to not give you the ability to follow your co-caster's cam during a replay. You can only do that during a match.
Yeah.
During a live match, which unfortunately these are from replay, guys. I'd really like, I mean, you know, nobody likes casting from replay, but hey, you still get the games, you still get the content. I mean, yes, it's not live, but we'll do our best to keep from spoiling the results because we actually don't know ourselves.
That is true.
Yeah.
This is interesting play here from Ego. He's actually kind of hiding his second and third racks. We're going to be out of vision of that Overlord. So Zenith is not going to know the composition of his opponent.
Yeah, and Ego still hasn't expanded yet, so I think we might just see like a one base push here. I think possibly just see like a one base mass up some stuff and go.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Not really sure. Yeah, this is definitely really late to not have that command center started up. He might be starting it now, however. Whoa.
Yeah, like it's
so hard. He is producing Hellions with these minerals. I think we may see him produce I would predict that there will be a delayed command center, but actually I'm not sure.
I think we're going to see like a heavy push. It's like, I think it'll be what I like to call a half-in. Like, it's not designed to completely kill your opponent, but it's designed to do a retarded amount of damage. And we have
oh boy.
Zenith making a nice read here, going up to 3 base. This is actually going to work out incredibly well for him, seeing as our, well, okay, I wouldn't say incredibly well. Economically, it's great. Unit-wise, not the best, because, did he even see? Yes, he saw the Hellions coming across the field. Does have spines going, but, you know, they can just kind of bypass. Has nothing up in the main, so this could be a problem. This actually could do a lot of damage.
Yeah, these workers are going to try to not make themselves clumped up too bad, as we have another huge lag spike. But if some of them are going to go down, a couple speedlings are here to kind of save the day. And they're actually going to corner these Hellions, so those things are going to go down, unfortunately.
Very nice, but only 5 workers killed. Not terrible, but not great. I'd say. So he gave up map control for that, or a good bit of map control. He did kill 9 lings, 5 drones.
Yeah. I'd
say kind of even there.
Yeah, I actually think it's based off of what Ego's doing. I think that's actually a horrible decision because he's making an all-in behind this. It's actually looking incredibly aggressive because he's producing 3 racks of Marauders, which is he's never going to get a base behind this. He's actually just going to go all in. So he wants to keep those as many Hellions as possible to have a critical mass to really make something happen with this Hellion Marauder force.
Yeah, and it's going to keep the Lings from doing a lot of damage to him as well. Because Lings are a pretty strong counter to Marauders.
Absolutely. These Marauders are going to be hidden. This is why these racks were built over here, because he wants to keep these Marauders completely out of vision of this.
Although this Overlord, that Marine...
The funny thing about going for Marauders...
He's cute to go around that Marine. He might just see the edge of it if he's paying attention.
There's only 1 Marine because he's going for Marauders, because Marauders don't shoot up. So actually, single Marine can't stop this Overlord from seeing everything.
Hit once, you can follow his vision. Do it. He's gonna see the edge. He sees the 1 barracks. Does he click? He needs to click. I don't know if he's gonna do it, Coles. He sees 2 and he sees Marauders coming out. He moves over.
Marauder. I think he knows. Looks like he's responding.
He's got to know something's up. Which means we are gonna see. Well, here's the problem though. These Hellions are already here, and he's stuck on. I think he's stuck on Hellion tech. We do have Banlings on the way. Spores coming up for whatever reason that I can't quite understand. It might be a misclick.
The Hellion count has gotten up to a pretty good number as well. And if they're just Lings, then actually I don't think he has enough to deal with them. The single Spine Crawler is going to get sniped immediately. But Lings are getting a decent surface area on this
surround there on everything. I think I was going to say he needs to pull back to behind these spines. The problem is this is actually a very, very old style composition that we just don't see anymore. So it's one of those builds where when it does come out, it usually kills. A very, very good build order here out of what's his name? I can never remember his name. Ego. Stem's there, so he wants to do a lot of damage. The stem is iffy. Nice. Did he snipe that bandit? Sick.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But there are a lot of Lings. They're going to get a full surround on absolutely everything. The Banelings are just going to down.
Oh, that was
juicy.
I need movements.
The Lings are going to try to chase down these Hellions. Going to do a pretty good job of that. These couple...
Kind of playing ring around the rosy a little bit. So it looks like the push is not entirely over because, of course, Ego has to kill him. But I think Zenith is held.
Yeah, Zenith did keep this 3rd base. Didn't take any damage on that hatchery.
Oh, he's up to 1-1. That's why. Okay. And he's going straight up to Spire. He's got his 2-2 melee upgrades coming out. I cannot believe I missed the 1-1 upgrades. That would explain why he held that push so well. That is a fail on my part.
Yeah, now he's going to start even mining a little bit from this 3rd base. Actually, I'm not sure what are these drones doing? Guys are lazy. Get back to work.
I know, right? Like, what in the world? Now they're going back to the net. No, okay.
I guess he was just thinking, maybe I can mine over here. Nah, I don't feel safe. I'm just going to
that's what I was thinking. I think he wants to make sure that he is safe. I would like to see him get Banling speed, which I do not see him getting yet. I think that would very, very greatly help in his defense. Especially now that not now, but because the Marauders has stem.
Yeah. The one thing I would like to see, which could be different, imagine if those Hellions were Hellbats.
Ooh. Actually, that might work, actually.
Yeah. Anyway, these Banelings are going to try to get hits on this army. Of course, they don't really want to engage the Marauders, because Marauders don't even care almost, but they are going to get chased away for now.
Ego.
Yeah. A couple Marauders are going to tank up those shots, spread out as well, so Baneling's not doing almost anything, and all of a sudden I don't think that Zenith has enough to hold this 3rd base, so 3rd base is going to have to go down.
Yeah, I think he's going to lose the 3rd, and I think he needs to actually stop producing Banelings altogether. I think he needs to focus on getting out as many units as possible, because there's absolutely zero possibility of an anti-air transition out of Ego at all.
The mutas are on the way though. 6 now, and of course none of these units shoot up, as you mentioned.
The problem is though, there's just so much stuff here. Like he's and I say that now, it's not a huge amount, but they,
These
I don't know.
Hellions- Right now,
It's
these
like
Hellions
roaches.
actually need to go in. They need to kill a lot of drones because they are on a timer because of those Mutilisks. So they just need to get the damage done they can, and I don't think they've done enough. And yeah, Ego agrees,
GG.
so he's just going to tap out here.
Wow. Well, excellent hold there out of Zenith.
Yeah,
Man, Zenith, right?
Mutas are pretty good against stuff that doesn't shoot up.
Seems to be a thing that should be looked into, man. What do you think?
Yeah, possibly.
Well, folks, we are going to take another quick 3-minute break, and we promise we'll actually time this one out so it is an actual 3 minutes because I do have my phone. And because it is a smartphone, Samsung, hit me up with that collab. It has a timer because technology. But quick, I just want to remind everybody that the High School Star League is once again powered by Twitch, iBuyPower, Razer, Jinx Gaming Gear, SoCal Esports, and Gunner Optics. And to go ahead and hit up the High School Star League on Twitter, I think it is at HS Star League. If not, it is High School Star League, but I'm pretty sure it's HS Star League. I may be horribly incorrect. Actually, you know what? Let me click on the Twitter button and check. It is HS Star League. I called it.
Yeah.
So go ahead and hit it up, guys. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him here on Twitch. Kenny, if you would be so kind, my dear friend, as to go ahead and take us out, and I will start that timer.
All right, man. See you guys in a few minutes. Right, guys, welcome back to this high school Star League match between these two fine schools, Redmond High School and Roncalli High School. Of course, I am Coles, and I'm here with Alloy Esports Aldaris. What's up, man?
Chillin'.
Yeah. Since you mentioned your team, I might as well mention, of course, I'm on IVD Gaming, which is, of course, home to such awesome players as Puck, Apocalypse, and
Tempo.
many others.
Tempo, my favorite.
Tempo,
I love
of course.
Tempo. Tempo is so awesome. By the way, guys, yeah, I know he's not even involved in any way, shape, or form, like at all, with this cast. Hit him up on Twitter. I think it's at IVD Tempo. Check out his stream. It's freaking great. His YouTube channel. I don't even know what it is, and I don't care because it's awesome. If you love StarCraft, you need to check out Tempo.
If you love music, you love StarCraft, it's just the perfect combination.
He's a nerd baller, man. Like he's so cool. Like he's actually a really nice guy. I've actually gotten to work with him a couple of times, and it's just been an awesome experience.
Yeah.
Why is are we lagging or are you paused?
I'm just pulling everything up.
Game resumed.
Okay, so you were
Ready to-
paused. Cool.
Start everything. Because, yeah, I got to meet Tempo at WCS Toronto before I was on the team. Before he was on the team, actually. That was that right after
He was still with
Infinity
I-7.
7? Well, yeah.
No, I think he was
they
still with
existed
I-7.
then.
I think they disbanded after pretty soon after Toronto, unfortunately for
Yeah.
Infinity 7.
Infinity 7 was a great team, but then we got to pick up a lot of their guys, so it worked out.
Yeah, you guys got Coma too, didn't you?
No.
He's on
Demos, right?
Demos.
I think he actually left Demos to go somewhere else now.
Oh, maybe Complexity. He was on Demos. I know that.
Yeah.
I've
I
seen
remember
him
him
in the-
leaving. It might have been for Root Academy. I don't actually remember.
I don't know if it was Seed or Root. Did you see that See, this bothers me. Root picked up Miss Spite.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
That
hour
really
ago.
bothers me. That's great for Miss Spite.
I
that's
played her
awesome.
on Ladder, man. I won, so I was like, yeah.
I wrecked her, and I'm so seriously. I
But
crushed
you're better
her in
than
the
I
Mac.
am.
No, I'm not. I'm in silver. I crushed her.
See, I don't believe that.
No, seriously, I'm in silver. I'm diamond
No.
on the EU because I let my pros use my account to smurf. I'm
remember-
serious. Like, I used to be good, but I don't play anymore. Like, I mean, I used to be better than you, but like not even. It's not even close, dude. It's like it just bothers me. Like, she's one of those streamers that uses the fact that she's a girl, and that's the cleanest way to put it. Whoa,
Yeah,
bad
I wouldn't
rally
comment
here
too
from-
much about it. I like her music taste, so it's
That's
cool.
it. Well, anyways, up in the top right-hand side here on Yonsu, it is our blue Protoss, I believe, representing. Oh goodness, it's so hard to get these to see. If Ego was Redmond, Zenith was Roncalli, so this guy must be from Redmond. I think. That thought process. You know what? I'm not even going to say it wrong. We'll go ahead and check.
Being annoying with that probe, of course, he is Renjin.
And Renjin is from Roncalli. I knew it. No, wait, I said Redmond, didn't I? Crap.
I think you
Okay.
said Roncalli.
No, I don't know. Either way, he is from Roncalli. He had a bad rally there for a minute on those probes. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Up in his main base. Does have an expansion coming down. Looks like it was a Forge first, I believe. Yeah, well, duh, Forge first. That fail.
Yeah,
And
and
so
this-
far, a one base out of
Wow.
our Zerg players. Zenith from Redmond High School, winner of our last game. Excuse me, bringing our series to 1-1. And as I say, one base, he drops that expansion. Hashtag Caster Curse. Takes out that probe with 2 lanes. Going to send the other 2 across the map to go scout. Speaking
Yeah,
of Caster Curse, I don't know
Renjin-
why, but it always makes me think of Mr. Bitter in Rotterdam.
Yeah, you did a great job delaying that hatchery with that probe for such a long time. The hatchery ended up going down, I think, 30 seconds after the Nexus did, so that's always nice. Unfortunately, these links are actually going to get in before that cannon finishes. I don't know why they're going after that probe. They should just go straight for the main base. Now they're going to do so.
See,
So now
no, they're not.
Oh.
Nope. Gonna lose 1. Yeah, No,
Yeah.
sorry, buddy.
Unfortunately, having them both on the same hotkey, he wanted them both to go different directions, and they kind of went one direction. But he still gets 2 in, so they're still going to be annoying and get a little bit of damage done.
I mean, if we see a probe kill, it will be a mistake out of Renjin.
Yeah, but all these
there-
probes getting pulled off, it really affects the mining.
Yeah, no, it's good because it costs mining time. And it's just annoying. Like, as a Protoss player, it's like you stankin' words that I'm not gonna say on streamlings. Get back here! I want to kill you.
Yeah.
And they're just annoying. Like,
yeah.
go for the surround. Oh, nope.
And these lings
see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they shouldn't die for a long time unless he overcommits with them, which actually they're in a little bit of danger right now. They're actually going after these gas pros, but they're still gonna get away with low health.
Oh, did you know something? I found this out the other day when I was casting the ASL. So, if you have a drone, right, and it goes down to low health, like, you know, like if you're getting Reaper harassed or whatever, and you build a spine, right, you cancel it, it will regen health. It'll have health.
Like it was
added
alive?
Back, like it was alive. It will have been regenning like it's alive. So it's
That's
basically like
actually
you just take it out of combat, but it's still a drone if you cancel it. It's freaking crazy. I had no idea. He's really... Okay, yeah, there we go. Kills him.
Yep.
Now,
Yes.
usually in that situation, guys, what you want to do is pull, 4 or 5 probes, but make sure you don't click on the ones that are mining gas.
Yeah, the gas income is the most important, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Especially playing Protoss.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I like this little wall here. This is a pretty cool little wall. Looks like he's got it walled. I can't tell, but I think he's got it walled between his Nexus and that pylon and cannon. And the only choke point is the pylon up to the other side of the Nexus, where the Zealot is. I kind of like that.
I think there's
Creates
two gaps. There's like 2 spots. You could put a Zealot in each gap, and then it would be a complete wall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it was either way, it's still a nice choke. I mean, that's a... See, I don't understand why we don't see more walls like this in like pro level games and stuff like that, because like it makes a giant funnel. You know, like say 2 Colossus and a bunch of Lings and crap running there. Oh,
I can tell you one reason. Just because of Archons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But of course,
Yeah,
these aren't going to be in play.
You do want to have maneuverability behind, like, as much maneuverability as possible.
Yeah, otherwise it makes mutas really, really difficult if all the Stalkers have to walk one by one through these chokes.
Yeah, and then you have to use Blink, and then you can't use Blink to chase him down and kill him. We do have Zenith going up to 3 base once again, relatively quickly.
Yeah, as I was going to say, we're not going to see Archons in this game because we do see a very fast Blink coming out. This does look to be...
And this is a great Blink map.
It looks to be... It doesn't actually look like it is aggressive. He's just getting a very fast Blink just for that maneuverability, and I don't think he's going all in with it.
Yeah, and I think part of it is because down here we had these 2 Lings of the Watchtower deny that pylon. I think if that pylon had gone down, I think it would have been a different story. But all in all, good play, good map awareness from Zenith. Oh, that's annoying. The Overseer there. Gonna spawn with more health.
Oh.
I don't think it's gonna make it though.
If it gets full health, if it finishes, and it will finish, so it's going to get away.
One more hit and it would have died. He's gonna scout this Blink, and he's gonna scout the Dark Shrine and clicks on it. I think, yep, there it is right there. Clicks on the Dark Shrine, clicks on the Twilight and the Gateway. He has got to be sour right now.
But that Overseer is going to go down for its troubles. Now that we have an interesting decision, will Rengen let his Dark Shrine finish, or will he just cancel it and get that money back? Ooh, he has a huge bank, and it looks like he's going to throw down a bunch of gateways with it.
So what would you do?
Since you're... At this point, having all this money, I think you have to all in.
You think so? You don't take a third?
Yeah, probably not.
Now,
your
why
robotics
did
tech
you
is
take a
just
third?
so delayed,
Yeah.
or any Stargate tech, so I think
Your
you
next
have
tier
to...
tech is very late. I'll give you that. Because like the most, like the only tech you can really go to off of Twilight Dark Shrine is Zealot Archon.
Yeah, and this all-in is going to get delayed by this little herd of speedlings here. This little swarm of... I don't even know what to say.
Don't say swarm hosts. That is a banned word.
Don't say
Actually,
swarm
no.
unless I have to.
Yeah. No, actually, like in the Twitch chat for the other league, like one of the leagues that I cast for called the ASL, swarm host is one of the words on the ban list. Swarm host.
It's understandable.
Like swarm host, Bitcoin. I'm not entirely sure what LSE is. Rengen is supply blocked. I can't even think of an adjective that accurately describes how supply blocked he is.
Yeah, he's
this is
still
actually-
not building
it's
any
bad.
pylons. This
He's
can
all
happen
winning,
if
which
you're
is
going
really
for...
bad.
Yeah, if you're going for those aggressive pylons and those pylons keep getting delayed, you were kind of planning on those pylons actually giving you money. I mean, giving you supply, so it can really
Surround here.
hurt you. But the DTs are going to get caught by this Overseer, so they're all going to go down. Rengen just realizes he's too far behind, so he's just going to tap out.
I'm not too sure I agree with that GG. I think if he drops the third, pushes out a bunch of, like, he's got a huge bank. That's the only reason why he pushes out a few archons, gets some stalkers, maybe a bunch of zealots. I think he holds no problem and he can push this back. But I don't know. You know, I'm not him. He might have seen something that I didn't. You know, it's a little bit different when you're the one playing than when you're just, you know,
Yeah.
you or me here
Unfortunately,
casting.
being at 55 supply,
Oh yeah, that I didn't see. That I didn't see. You know.
being his Nexus was actually getting denied by lanes yet again, so that was gonna be quite the painful thing to deal with. Quite
And
the
those
painful
Nexus do
situation.
take a long time to build.
Yeah, 100 seconds. This is pretty long in StarCraft.
Yeah. Alright guys, we are going to be right back. We're taking another quick 3-minute break. Just one more reminder. Please give some big thanks to Twitch, iBuyPower, Razer, Jinx Gaming Gear, SoCal Esports, and Gunner Optics, because they are the reason why the High School Star League is able to bring you this content today. I guess in the meantime, Coles, if you go ahead and take us out, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Alright. Once again, Redmond out of Washington, I believe. Or unless I might have messed those up. These two schools out of Washington and Wisconsin. I believe it is Roncalli from Wisconsin and Redmond from Washington. Sorry if I'm getting those wrong. Ooh, wow. Looks like we have a Masters up against a Platinum. This could be a bit of a lopsided game here. bit of a what is it, like a semi-pro clan, I think, aren't they in the NA scene? I'm pretty up to date on my NA or my EU
Game
semi-pro
paused.
StarCraft scene, but my
Game-
NA scene is a bit lacking because unfortunately Hello Esports is not that huge in NA. But hey, ain't talking about them. We're talking about this game right here, the High School Star League. Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's awesome.
I was muted. Oops. Oh well. Now I'm here.
You were muted? Oh wow, so I was just talking to myself. Okay, so
Yeah,
this
man.
is awesome. But anyways,
Sounds
guys, our Blue Protoss spawning up here in the top side on Polar Night for Redmond? Was that right? Or was it Roncalli? What did you say it was?
You see, I prepared all this stuff.
See? There we go.
Yep.
Because I was wrong. You don't want to play a guessing game. So we have Super Mario representing Roncalli High School, trying to keep his school alive in this match because it is 2-1 in favor of Redmond. In part because of this fella down here. I think he's taken, what, 2 maps now? Zenith? Our Red Zerg player?
Yeah, I do believe
Representing
so.
Redmond. Yeah. Going a bit of a different challenge here in the form of Super Mario, who is I believe, a reasonably decent Masters player. I think I've actually heard of him before. I've seen him 1 or 2 of his games.
Yeah.
You know, we might have casted him in Ghost of Pizza. That's entirely possible.
Yeah, I might have cast him in another European tournament as well, actually. Of course, we do see that Zenith does seem to respect his opponent here, as he's going for a quite early pool. He might think that he might not stand a chance in the later game, so he's just going to try to get lucky here.
Looks like he's going for that 6 pool. Protoss is not the ideal race to 6 pool, I think, is it? At least in my opinion, I'd rather 6 pool a Terran. Because what you can do is pull that drone, block off that wall.
If you can
and
6
keep it
pool
from getting
against
down.
Command Center first, then it's absolutely awesome. But if you can
Oh, yeah,
6
it's
pool
amazing.
against a gateway first with a wall already being built at the front, it's
You might be
pretty
in
rough.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Oh man, this is gonna be tough. That Zealot's gonna just end his day. Although they're gonna get here before that Zealot gets out.
Yeah, you can't stop them from getting in initially, but on this map, the ramp is so close to the mineral line that you can just pull the probes right over here, and there's no way this pylon is going to go down. The probes are just going to be able to surround all these lings if they go for it. We're going to see that the Zealot is going to finish, because these probes
Now-
are going to buy some time.
Yeah, he's bought enough time with that with his probes to keep this Zealot from, or keep these lings from killing off that pylon. He's just gonna. I think we're just gonna have to see either Zenith tap out and GG, or oh my goodness, the micro on that Zealot. Oh, that was actually sexy. That was
pretty
beautiful.
good, yeah. This Zealot has how many kills? 6 kills? It's going to get more also, man.
Like that's some beautiful micro. Like I'd date that micro.
8 kills, and it's actually
And he
going to
keeps it
survive.
alive. With 8 health. He has as many kills as he does hit points. Think about that.
Just saying, oh, 1 probe does go down. The perfect game is ruined, but that's gonna be it, as Zenith realizes he's too far behind.
Do we really even have to take a break for that one?
I don't know, man. The break's
think
as long as the game.
I feel like we should get no longer. There was no way that was a 3-minute cast. I think we might just go ahead and get into the next game. What do you think?
Yeah, I think
Because
we might as well, honestly.
this is the ace match. This is the final match here. The winner of this match is going to take, or the winner of the next game is going to take the match. Of course, this is a best of 5.
Yep, and we are in
So,
the 5th game.
Looks
Actually,
like
I had the
Really?
spoiler block on, but actually, there's nothing to spoil now because we're in the 5th game. So
yeah. Engage the anti-spoiler block. Yeah, bro.
yeah, bro.
So, looks like we do have coming out here to try and hold off Super Mario. It is Ruin from Team Ascension.
And this is
Oh
the
my
Grandmaster,
goodness, he's
man.
GM.
This
Oh
is gonna
my
be a
goodness.
good game.
This is gonna be like a hot. Well, it's PvP though. No,
you
I'm
know.
just kidding. Of course. PvP is, in my opinion, a very beautiful matchup to
Game
watch. A
paused.
very difficult matchup to play. Looks like we have representing Roncalli. No, Redmond to try and take the ace match here for Redmond High School against Roncalli. It is from Team Ascension. Ruin.
Look at that sexy icon.
What icon?
The one by Ruin the decal. I always call them icons.
Why do you call that sexy? It's pretty boring.
It's pretty cool, man. It's like a little bird, man. It's ascending. Symbolism, man. Symbolism. It stands for more than itself.
Unless you're symbol, in which you just stand for all that is wrong with you. And
You
that
stand
you
for
also stand,
TSL.
if you're symbol, you just stand for a GSO champion. Wait, didn't he win a GSO?
Yeah, right?
In TSL Zergs, man. In TSL Zergs.
Yeah.
So freaking good. Hyun, Symbol. Who else?
Yeah, but Symbol's... Yeah, all those guys, but... And now Symbol's off a team again, because Azubu just disbanded, right?
Yeah, Zubu
Yeah.
is no longer team. And down in the bottom side, representing Roncalli, it is Super Mario from GGK. It
Yep.
is PvP. So far, our job is pretty easy because... well then.
One base carrier sounds like a very good build.
Yeah. We actually, well, it looks like we have mirror builds so far, like actually complete mirror builds. Like the timings are almost exactly the same. They're off by maybe fractions of seconds. This is
Yeah.
ridiculous. I love these games.
Yeah, Cassidy's high-level games, you see these guys have these timings down to a science.
Like so far, my production tab is almost exactly the same. The difference is 6 seconds on my tab.
Yeah. As this guy mentions, we do see Ruin is not sending a probe scout. He did check the edges of his base just to try to make sure that there weren't gateways or cannons anywhere. But
Yeah, it looks like these guys might need some bigger pants because they have some serious balls right now.
alright, man. Alright.
I'm just, hey, Apollo said it. It's okay.
Both of these guys have 2 probes in gas, so neither of them going for a super aggressive tech opening from the looks of it. We do see that second gateway coming down for Ruin. Second gateway may be coming down, yep, and there it is for Super Mario as well.
So if this trend continues, in all honesty, I think like if they end up doing the exact same build, what I think is going to happen is Ruin is going to. This is just my prediction here. I think Ruin will win because this build is just barely faster. Like the timing difference on those probes is about 12 seconds now.
Yeah, his
10
mothership
seconds.
core is faster. His second gateway is 10 seconds faster. So he's going to have the option to be I feel a little bit more aggressive. His he actually
don't
has 10
see a
seconds
core
faster on his warp rate as
Mario.
well. So his timings are just a little bit tighter.
And we don't see a warp core, mothership core out of Mario.
Yeah, of course that mothership core is a great thing to get really fast because whenever it is alive, it is accruing energy, and that means more photon overcharges, more time warps, more recalls.
And
Pretty
that
good
is
abilities.
why. It is because we have a Twilight coming out of Super Mario. Now, I don't know if that's a good reason to delay that mothership core because that mothership core is so good.
We do see the builds have gone in different directions. We see a third gate coming out of the Ascension player, Ruin, which is a sure sign that he is going to be aggressive here to his opponent who is going for that Twilight Council, which I think may be DTs. We're going to have to see whether he starts Blink or if he builds a Dark Shrine. It is going to be a Dark Shrine.
Yes, it is. And we have a 3-gate Robo coming out of Ruin.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good build situation to be in now. Super Mario is going to be a little bit vulnerable for some time as his opponent is going to have more production. He's going to be able to put down a little pressure, but of course as soon as that Dark Shrine does finish, he will be safe. One Stalker game picked off immediately for Super Mario, however, and these 2 other guys are going to have to back away.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a tough hold here for Super Mario. Because, you know, he does, and he's pulling probes. He knows. There's not a core here. There's actually just...
There's no sentry, so he can't even slow this down. No sentry in production either. He's just building stalkers, but he's never going to catch up in this stalker count. He's only going to be safe once this Dark Shrine finishes, and even
core
with
just
DTs,
came out. He needs to
stalkers
minimize
can still do
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he needs to bring in like 2 DTs, and that DT shrine is still a solid 15 seconds away, and I don't think he's gonna be able to hold on.
He just used one of his warpins. I think he will have one warpin available for a DT
I
when
think he
this
just
finishes.
needs to pull his probes away. Like seriously, he just needs to run them. Like he can't just he's just letting him sit here and die. I think that's a mistake. We do have one coming in.
Yeah, so the damage is done, but of course it has been done as well. So Ruin is up. What is the worker counts right now? 27 to 8. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's. This is just not looking good here for Super Mario.
The only way for him to come back in this game now is, well, Oracle's not a game, but also if a DT were to get like 15 probe kills, but there's a robo here, there's going to be observers, so there's an observer with force fields ready at this ramp, so Super Mario needs a miracle.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. I need a miracle. No, just kidding.
Guess we're going to see a Forge as well come out for Ruin. He's just thinking, what are the only ways I could lose this game? Well, if my observers get caught out of position, so might as well just build cannons as well. He's even going to trap in this DT to kill it, not even doing any significant hull damage to that sentry. So
yeah, this is not looking good here. He's stuck on one base. There's an observer out, and he has no way to detect
he's even contained
it.
as natural.
And he's behind on probes by a ridiculous amount. Once this Immortal gets done here, this game is... It's going to be a hard press for Super Mario to keep going.
Yeah, warping in a sentry right now, that sentry, unfortunately, there's absolutely no way that could help him. As it's not going to help him get down his own ramp, so Ruin is literally going to sit here. I don't think there's any way Super Mario could break that contain in the next 5 minutes.
10.
Well, he can get, like, Warp Prisms or something.
No, because Ruin has a sentry.
Yeah, because you can at least get a Colossus eventually.
And eventually, a one-base Colossus, though. I mean, if you go ahead and go that far, you're dead. Although the saving grace here is the fact that he's so far behind on probes, he hasn't even been mining all that much.
He's not going to mine out the map, man.
No, he's going to be fine, but oh my god, the worker lead is just ridiculous. Supply lead, like he's actually doubling Super Mario here. I mean, in all honesty, this game is in my opinion, over.
Yeah, there's not, when it's this much of a disadvantage, unfortunately, there's not much of a way we can sugarcoat it.
Carelessly loses a stalker.
His only pile on the map actually getting seen here as well, so the possibility of counterattacks not going to happen.
He could warp in a DT right here and take it out.
Yeah. The one way he could come into this game actually would be counterattacks, because if he keeps... I've seen actually games like this where a player come back, because there'd be an observer here, but there wouldn't be a cannon, and a DT would just come in, get 4 kills. Another one would sneak up the ramp, get another 4 kills, and they would just keep doing that, and they'll add up eventually, but I think Ruin's too good of a player to let that happen.
Yeah, like he's... Well, there's nothing on the natural here. No, I mean, there's one observer. So he just goes home and he knows he's in a huge lead. And he only takes, like, he realized he was only taking a risk by staying out there. That might of course enough for 2 overcharges.
Yeah.
So you can have the double planetary nexus. The Nexus is...
And Ruin doesn't actually have vision. He doesn't realize that the contain's not even there anymore. He could have taken a Nexus a minute ago, but he just hasn't, so he's just falling even further behind here.
Did you know that the plural of Nexus is Nexuses?
It's not
Nexi? It's not Nexi.
I don't care, man.
No, Nexi sounds much more professional.
Yeah. Looks like we might even see it. It's probably Archons, but at this point, Ruin might as well go for Storm Drops or something. Like, why not, man?
Go full Noni and go Colossus Drops. Actually, I casted a game in the ASL with Carbot. I went for a quadruple Colossus drop on full night.
I actually did 4v4 once where I did like 3 Colossus drops at once, and it was pretty awesome.
I've gone Mass Colossus in 4v4.
You gotta go Mass Colossus Warp Prism, you know?
No, not even a Warp Prism, just Mass Colossus.
No. You have
Colossus.
1 Warp Prism per Colossus. You just put them everywhere, man.
Well, see, the thing is about 4v4, if you're playing a Zerg, they almost always go muted.
Yeah, it's probably...
Like, if you don't have a Zerg, I'm all for going Mass Colossus, just as long as there's no Immortals.
You see, you just have like 4 Protosses, and you have 2 of them go Colossus Warp Prism, the other 2 go Phoenix.
Phoenix Void Ray?
Yeah. Phoenix Void Ray.
Sky Toss, just Sky Toss.
One person's Phoenix, one person's Carrier, one person's Void Ray, and one person is Carrier,
Colossus.
Flying Colossi.
Flying Colossi.
Warp Prism Colossus.
Make one of the worst design units in the game even better.
Absolutely, man.
And we see the push of death coming out from Ruin here. This is gonna likely be GG.
Yeah, there's a
again,
single...
I hate calling it early, but no.
There's a single High Templar in this War Prism. I think I missed it actually. I think it got a feedback on the Mothership Core and killed it.
Yep, that Mothership Core is gone.
It's being
and
reproduced
there
right now,
are
and
6
oh boy.
charge lots, 7 charge lots coming in here. Ah, that's just
Yeah. He's gonna pull back his army to deal with it, but he realizes he's gonna get caught at this ramp, and that is a lot more army than he can deal with.
keep that if you're gonna try.
And that is it for this series.
So it looks like Roncalli, I believe, right? Roncalli takes it.
I do believe. You have the
Because it
list.
was 2-2. It depends on. Well, I sent it to you. It depends on who is playing. Super Mario was Roncalli,
Yeah, so it's actually Redmond High School that takes it.
I think. Are we sure? Let me look. Hold on.
Yes, because Super Mario's Roncalli.
Yes. So Redmond High School is going to take this match against Roncalli, 3-2, off the back of that save there from Ruin. So, folks, there you have it. I believe there's some more HSL action coming up today in just a little bit. Actually, I guess we're running a little bit. No, we're actually right on time here. So I think it's 7 p.m. EST. We have another HSL match from the High School Star League, which is brought to you by Twitch, Razer, iBuy Power, Jinx Gaming Gear, SoCal Esports, and Gunner Optics. My name is Alderis. Follow me on Twitter at @LOE_Alderis. And my lovely co-caster is IVD Colst. Follow him on Twitter at ColstSC2.
Yeah. Make sure to check out the sponsors that we mentioned. If there's any of them you haven't heard of, just if you have time, just take a quick look at their website, and it means a lot to the sponsors. It makes want to make these events possible again. So
Yeah, and that's actually what drives esports. So
yeah.
Kenny, I think, is there anything else, or are we good? I think we're that's it for us here. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more HSL action.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.